my gosh, why is she wearing the same thing as the last video? Because I obviously really love this outfit. All right guys, so I posted a video a while ago saying that I was so dedicated and I was so happy that I stuck to my every single Saturday video. Because if you didn't know, I do have endometriosis, so whenever I get that little friend once a month, it's a period, guys. I am in immense pain, and I managed to get that video, yes, that video right there, up on a Saturday still. So I was super stoked, like I said in that video, that I'm super dedicated to you guys to get a video out at least every Saturday. And I was just really happy that I actually posted it, even though I was not feeling even 20% well. Now in that video, I also mentioned that I took a ton of ibuprofen and I ended up taking way too much and having some odd types of pain going on. And you subscribers in the comment section said, gee, I hope you don't have an ulcer. Boy, your girl did. I got an ulcer. So ever since that video, I was just feeling very off. Guys, I took 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen multiple times that day. I know, I'm a huge advocate for health and eating healthy and being healthy, and over-the-counter medication in large doses like that is not healthy. But do you know the amount of pain I get when my period comes? Michelle's symptoms are, but not limited to, hot flashes, yes, like menopause. I literally will just be standing there dripping in sweat, lightheadedness, headaches, nausea, especially if I smell beef for some reason, bloating like a Snorlax, crazy mood swings, and don't forget the death cramps. I get cramps in my back, my stomach, it feels like knives in my gut, and someone pulling out all my lower back muscles. The best thing that I could do is take mass amounts of ibuprofen so that I can functional at least halfway as a normal person. P.S. my periods have gotten a lot better because I'm eating healthier. I used to be out of it for about 5 to 7 days. Now I'm completely out of it for about 1 to 2 days. So just a little heads up that healthy eating does, at least for me, help my endometriosis. I still get out 1 to 2 days a month, but it's a lot better than 7 days. I just wanted you guys to know why I took so much ibuprofen. It's not like I'm an drug addict. I'm a muscle addict. Okay, so ever since that video, my period, whatnot, I was feeling very odd after taking all of that ibuprofen. I wasn't horrible and it wasn't like a crazy amount of pain, I was just feeling off. Every time I would eat, I would get a little upset tummy and chest pain, but it wasn't horrible enough for me to do something about it because I guess I was really busy. So that was kind of bad that I didn't do anything about it. I was like that for a week. I was still eating normally, healthy meals, and Friday rolls around and it's my boyfriend and his sister's birthday. Yes, they're twins. And we plan on going to San Diego to celebrate and have a good time. Not in this Arizona 120-degree heat. And it was a good weekend full of food, very rich, salty, unhealthy food. First day we get in, Mexican food. I usually don't even drink, but I had like 2 or 3 margaritas, all while listening to the mariachi band. Then we went home and I was still hungry. I got some oversized sandwich with tons of jalapeno. The next day we walked on the beach, then ate a deep dish Chicago pizza. We spotted a gelato place across the street and decided to wash down our pizza with a few scoops of gelato. Then that night my boyfriend's dad took us out to a very nice dinner, and I had a huge steak with potatoes and more alcohol. Then the next day we're supposed to leave very bright and early on schedule like I normally like to be, so we can get right back to Arizona and I can get back on my healthy schedule and workout schedule. Then my boyfriend bribes me with what? He goes, we could leave early or we could go to your He didn't even have to finish the sentence. I was already in the car ready to go to Burger Lounge. I love burgers and fries and milkshakes. Oh, classic American meal. Then we drive home and we wanted one more nice meal before we went back to work. So we got salmon, super fatty fish, not good for an ulcer, roasted potatoes, cooked in quite a bit of coconut oil, more fat, also not good for an ulcer, and roasted Brussels sprouts, cooked in, you guessed it, coconut oil, more fat, not very good for ulcers, and a nice bubbly bottle of kombucha, and it was good. So we were eating and watching Naruto, and all of the sudden I get this huge sharp pain right in the middle of my chest. And I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to waste food that I actually really like, so I'm squirming around with this pain, but I'm still like eating all the food and trying to guzzle down all my kombucha. And my boyfriend's like, what's going on? And I was like, my chest hurts, as I gulped down the last of my kombucha. So I finished all my drink and I sprint to my room, get my heating pad, and lay there in pain. Because now I'm getting pain in my stomach and constant pain in my chest. So I decided to call all my morning clients off because I didn't think that I would be okay to function in the morning. So the morning came and I didn't feel as bad as that night. Like it kind of like settled down, but I still kind of felt it. So I start to lay over on my side and daze off, and then oh my God, the absolute worst pain I've ever felt. Actually, I never feel pain in my chest, but it was just this immense pain in the middle, shooting straight up my chest. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I had fire in me internally. My whole body started sweating. I kept doing this. I thought I was having a heart attack. I felt like I had diarrhea, and my boyfriend doesn't know what's going on. He's in the bathroom, and I'm like, I think I need to come in there. And he's like, hold on. And I scream, Garrett! And I'm screaming, scratching at my skin, scratching at my chest, rolling all over the floor because nothing was helping. I felt trapped. And also TMI about the whole diarrhea thing, but I felt like I had to go to the bathroom, but I couldn't. And I guess that's a side effect of the ulcer. So just when I thought the pain couldn't get any worse, a huge jolt to my chest like Satan jumped inside of me and set off a blowtorch. So I scream even louder. I'm literally ripping off all my clothes. I'm shaking, I'm falling all over the floor. I just started screaming as loud as I could. My boyfriend looked horrified. So he calls 911 and I'm like, no, it's gonna cost way too much. And he looks at me like, something's wrong with you. And I'm like, no. And then I sprint up, run to the sink and start throwing up. And he's like, yeah, and starts dialing 911. So he's like, yeah, the paramedics are coming like soon. So I'm in pain and throwing up, naked, looking a mess. And I look up from the sink and I'm like, Garrett, get me a t-shirt and my wig. Because if I'm going to look a mess, I'm going to at least have long hair. Words to live by. So he helps me put my wig on, I get my t-shirt on, and then I get another sudden pain in the center of my chest and I end up on the kitchen floor. I knock on the door and my boyfriend opens it, and about 5 mother paramedics, giant paramedics, I don't know why they're so tall, come in and they look at me like, and there I am, half my butt cheeks hanging out, wigs probably halfway off my head, and throw up all over my t-shirt. Anyway, so they checked me out. I personally thought I was having a heart attack because Satan felt like he was stabbing me in the chest, but that was all part of the ulcer side effects, and because I had all of that really bad food and it just affected me when I got home. The salmon was just fired it up, I guess. But yeah, that's how my ulcer felt like. It definitely turned me off from taking any more ibuprofen ever. And honestly, now I'm looking to get that surgery that a lot of women get who have endometriosis, because it really gets in the way of my life and I have really no other option but to take a lot of ibuprofen if I want to be able to function. And as we see now, even though we all know it's not healthy to take that, it's been confirmed after all of that. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of reading about the surgery. I hate surgery, so I really just want to prepare myself and just learn everything about it because it just makes, I hate surgery. So if any of you guys if you have endometriosis and you've had that surgery or maybe know someone, please leave a comment and let me know your experiences. And I will definitely, if I do decide to do the surgery, I will document it so then other people can know if it works, if it helped, what it felt like, you know, everything that you kind of think of before you get a surgery. Guys, I'm freaking out. Obviously you can see that I'm slightly, just a little scared. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed my ulcer story time. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram, and of course, remember, be a beast, don't take that much ibuprofen, and I will see you guys next video.
I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like millions.